The murderer presents the boar to the king. Having killed his brother, is there any depravity to which he wouldn't sink? Why not drink the beast's blood? Make it rotten. Too tight.
And on the eve of the murder of a brother, we have ourselves some a good old-fashioned wedding. Well, I say normal, but well, we're gonna be fixing that very quickly. Yes. Welcome back to American McGee's Grimm, the Singing Bone. I am your delightfully mad host, as per always, and well, yeah, the wedding. A joyous time, a joyous occasion. If you weren't a psychopathic murderer with bloody piñatas. Also a new power-up, which is,
Lemon pea!
as he describes, pissing fire. It's actually kind of, it's a strange power-up to use for sure, but it's humorous at least. It has its utilities at least in terms of dealing with cleaners in their own right. Yeah, honestly, there's no real. There are better ways of using this. This isn't like the best place to utilize the flaming urine, but there are later tales that when they do use it, it's utilized a little bit. It's utilized a bit easier. And yeah, the reason I say it, but thankfully it's probably the one part you don't see a whole lot. So in the meantime, we're just gonna see a much more butchered schweins. Because this is a happy kingdom. A happy and normal kingdom. A very normal kingdom indeed. I mean, no vegetation, but what do you expect when, you know, this kingdom was seriously ravaged by like a infestation and scourge of schwein? It makes perfect sense, honestly. If you were to ask me, if you wanted my humblest of opinions, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, so while we're here, we got to make sure just everything is kind of going smoothly. Everything is nice and macabre. And, well, we could use this speed up to kind of help speed things up for us. Make it a little easier for us. And with the ability to convert the wonderful cleaners out of the way, they're like, look at how wonderful this kingdom's already beginning to come. There's like holes in the wall. There's dead pigs everywhere, which makes me wonder why there's ever a worry and concern for dead pigs. When clearly it's apparently like ritualistic to hang and bleed the pig out in the morn. Honestly, I have no idea. But then again, these walls have eyes. They can see many a thing for sure. What do they hide? No one knows. And nor do I, because I'm pulling this out of my ass if you're hoping for a wonderful explanation. Unless it could be rats. But why rats in a tale with an obvious porcine theme and motif to it? Surely I couldn't be up to anything suspicious. Now would I? But why would I? Grimm. For some reason, Grimm seems to feel like he is just not wanting to jump today. Like, you guys see me trying to jump, like, well then, this is absolutely not fun. Just gonna make my way up here. Maybe dropping off. Oh my god. Please, Grimm. What on earth is this? Why do you tease me with this? I cannot fall down, can I? No, I can't. Do I have to really restart the stage again when I'm so close to being done? Are you kidding me? Oh, for God's sake! I think I actually have to. Oh God! All right. I didn't want to do this again. But I suppose... let me see if this fixes... yes? No. Because Grimm felt like doesn't feel like jumping, I'm gonna have to restart this thing. So, I'll be back. Maybe up there where the, princess can be converted and we can move on with this. So, yeah. Enjoy in the meantime. Right then, we're back after, well, 4 minutes or so, so let's continue onwards.
The porcine princess is back, and not so easily evaded this time. Fratricide finds its own punishment, and in this case there is something worse than death. Marriage! The killer marries the princess. A crown gained through murder is damned. Hadn't this dope heard of Hamlet? It's damming up good. Make it disgusting.
So yes, on top of everything else, we actually have the actual wedding proceedings, which, honestly, to be perfectly fair,
Don't be good!
needs a bit more blood, a bit more punishment for what it needs to be. Since after all, this is a man who got his crown by pretty much poisoning and murdering his own brother in cold blood. Should that go unpunished? Well, no deed goes unpunished in these tales. Will he live? Nah, he won't. We already know he won't. I mean, the tale itself shows that he got drowned for his efforts. However, that doesn't mean we can't make it worse. I say we could actually make his punishment more severe for something as simple as, well, fratricide. It's a nasty business, surely, but, well, I think we could arrange a much more severe one. And it all starts with this wedding. One proper of his reward.
Stop it! Though the murdered brother didn't get a wedding invite, he and his boorish friends crashed the party. Puns are the lowest form of humor. But what can you expect? Run, idiots, run!
And with that, we continue onwards to the next scene of this revenge made manifest.
A shepherd finds a piece of the murdered brother's skull, and the bone sings a song describing his demise. Doesn't everyone love a melody of murder? Let's make that bone wail. Make it stinky. Buried bones make a mess. Long have they rotted by water. My brother slew me, claimed the boar, and wed the king's young daughter.
Of course, Mr. Bone. Thank you. So yes, we are now back to where the shepherd has found himself a singing bone, who is, well, conveniently, what remains of the murdered brother. And yes, he does not stop singing that song, ever. It's a little annoying. And by a little, I mean, dear God, why? Oh my God, why? Please, touch thyself. Well, that's neither here nor there. I mean it's a decent message what he's giving. He's referring to the fact that he's rotted here for years upon years. Most of what remains of him has been taken away from the water and the tides. He killed the boar, but his brother killed him for it to take the... As he basically informed me. Yeah, I'm trying very hard to convert him to his dark form very quickly because it's kind of a bit more, that song gets a little bit more bearable, I guess, I'd say. If it's at all possible for me to even say that. Given the subject matter of, like, well, here's a guy who basically is dead. But one thing I know for sure is knocking out all these sheep. The last thing I need is more sheep getting in my way. Can't wait to combat you now. Of course I can't. Why wouldn't I be able to? Grr. Alright, I think I've probably gone everything under the sun. At least as much as I can. Boo, I say! So let's just move on, continue onwards.
London Bridge Bell, why not this one? Suicide's not an option if someone murders you first. That death's head looks like a toy. What this story needs is a shocking, scary, flaming skull. Make it
Well, that would answer my own question. I can't even convert him because he was actually a story reason I have to convert. Ain't that wonderful? So, either way, Suicide Bridge has returned back to its former glory, and well, back to my bad platforming yet again. Which, not all these people are as dead as they claim.
My sorrows, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, you kind of can't be able to... I was gonna say you can't really speed jump, but I could just have made an absolute liar of me because yes. Because yes. Why the hell not? Why on earth not? Because I haven't learned my lesson enough, haven't I? Clearly not. No. Either way, we're nearly close and done with this story anyway. We even have a poison factory here for rats. I'm sure it's nothing with the rat. I'm sure the rats have no meaning or will have any meaning anytime soon. Nah, not whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about at all. Oh well. Anyway, across these dead folks and let us go. Give the skull a proper tuning, fine tuning.
Thank you,
Hush.
Now that's more like it. This vital skull isn't about to play second fiddle to a dim-witted shepherd or his sheep. Oh, here, I've got it. Fly me to the moon. No. I'm leaving on a jet skull.
Although I will say, Grimm, the Flying to the Moon is a pretty good classic. Bet you didn't know he was actually that sophisticated and classy. Either way, let us move on to the final scene.
The shepherd brings the bone to the king, where it once again croons its damning tune. Oh, sweet revenge is so close at hand. Make it foul. Let's grim it.
And here we are at the final act. The final act indeed, where we can finally get revenge for the fratricide brother, who thought he could get away with a simple, very odd act of murdering his brother to marry the princess, for a boar he did not kill himself. Kind of strange when you think about it for a bit. Well, neither here nor there. Our revenge act works pretty simple. First, you start with the sheep. Why the sheep? I don't know. Was they involved in this revenge?
Let's put an end to this now.
So yeah, once more it is convert X amount of whoop that are all conveniently part of the royal, all conveniently cleaners. And you know what that means? They can unconvert themselves if I'm not fast enough, because that's just how it works. Also, there is a secret right here.
Grim secret found.
For those who would like to know. Let's get rid of the rest of these little shites. Tell them all to piss off! Out of my darkness. And we get the curious appearance of a sheep ladder.
Make it nasty.
Ask me not why there is a ladder of sheep. Other than what I can tell you of, there just is. Doesn't make any sense? Well, what do you think? Because I will tell you. No. No, we don't. No, we don't at all. I'm not even sure what's on the other side, but they're definitely cleaner. There's definitely cleaners, boot. I smell them. I know they're irk. I am bad at maneuvering through this maze. Dear God, man. Could you get any more sense? I am the devil sheep, and teach them a thing or so.
Now who's rotten?
Also, our wonderful. Also, we have our wonderful future prince, the brother who just. Oh my God, he's nice. How about I just knock him? I can't. What? What is this nonsensicalness? I say.
Disgusting.
Will disgusting get rid of my problem of the night? No? Really now? That's what you're trying to tell me, eh? I can't get rid of them that way? And I'll just have to go a step further.
Now who's
A bit repulsive. Will that solve my freaking issues? No. No, you say. That doesn't get rid of them at repulsive. Ha! Ha! Oh, yes, of course. Why? Why did I assume that would work at all? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Of course not. That would be sensible. I'm gonna have to do this a bit differently if I want them under my heel, under my foot, and removed from the picture entirely. Yes, that's what I'll have to do. They're slowly getting rid of every little bit of hard work I've put on cleaning up their mess that they're trying to mess up already. I won't stand for that nonsense. Oh no! No, I won't! Not whatsoever. I work hard cleaning, you bastards! Go away! Stop it! Alright, very quickly. Let's just convert the dude with the skull and go now.
Unburied bones, thank you, friend. Long have they rotted by water. The king orders the guards to capture the wicked brother, who, not surprisingly, tries to run away. This evil man joins his brother among the dead. He'll be food for fish rather than worms. With only the odd crustacean to keep him company on his final voyage, let's give him some traveling companions. Make it putrid.
And now we are at the final part of the act where justice has been served. The thieving, conniving brother has been in fact murdered in cold blood, as he justly has deserved. And well, the remains of the murdered brother has been given a more so proper burial. You know, fitting enough for him.
Stop it good.
But I mean, it doesn't have to end that way. I imagine him as the wraith he has become, inhabiting the skull of his former self, having to wail and croon to the net his damn tune until times of fear. And dear God, you freaking guards! Go away and stop! I'm sorry. I just get a little annoyed by the cleaners every now and then because they just seem to never stop. Or never learn when to stop, I should say. But that is neither here nor there. No, not whatever. So, with this, I will leave you with Grimm and the Dark Theater. So, until then, everyone, enjoy.
At last, the murdered brother gets a proper burial. We should all be so lucky. Well, aim low, my dears. Now, where's that boar? I want to have gore fun. Come on, you undead zombie boar. We have some villagers to gore. Presenting the deaths of two brothers as if they were the regrettable culmination of a high-stakes tit-for-tat lacks imagination. When very good and very bad collide, the result is never a compromised and limited okay. Settle for nasty. The desperate and dim-witted king offers the equivalent of his second-best suit of clothes and a three-legged goat to the person who will kill the boar.
This porcine catastrophe threatens our very way of life. Someone do something.
Perhaps the villagers were being punished for eating pork every day. Observant Jews and Muslims were strangely safe from the beast's attacks.
Yoto, kill that pesky pig or die trying. There's no third way. The survivors can share my daughter.
To wed? Oh, my brother will find it, Your Honor, and I'll kill it.
Two claims, one lie. About the national average. Yo, boy, drive this spear up the boar's backside and I'll make sure you leave the woods alive.
Whatever you say, Professor.
That'll teach him to treble my petunias. Well, not quite a high colonic, but bracing, I'm sure, and effectively lethal. Tally-ho!
Brother, what is this swill? My throat's exploding. Wait, there are dragons spewing out of your ears, and worms have replaced your eyes. Should I slay them?
Yes, brother. You can throw them off the bridge.
The die was cast. The murderer's plan exposed. No need for subtlety.
Join them, brother, and tell me what you see. The deed is done. You get to eat the boar's innards. Wed my daughter, and then...
Yeah, enough talk, old man.
Let's eat the oysters, have the priest's spiel, and after 15 minutes you can check the bed sheets.
Foolish, boorish, overreaching dolt. This was the first and last time he would issue a command. Dearly bewildered, beloved, we are gathered here.
Oh, brother, where art thou? I'd have given you the pig if you asked. Now I have to haunt you.
The criminally moronic brother was expecting a stripper to emerge. He deserved the macabre surprise, and he never had another peaceful night's sleep. But his suffering had just begun. So many miserable, tortured, suicidal souls had chosen the plot beneath the bridge as their final resting place that the brother's skull had to do something to get noticed. A passing shepherd was the beneficiary of the performance.
My unburied bones thank you, friend. Long have they rotted by water. My brother slew me, claimed the boar, and wed the king's young daughter.
Who would blame the shepherd for being frightened? He was familiar with the expression, kill the messenger.
My unburied bones thank you, friend. Long have they rotted by water. My brother slew me, claimed the boar, and wed the king's young daughter.
Send this fool to the dirt mines for a 10-year term. Then capture my son-in-law, that repulsive spawn of Satan, cut out his tongue so he bleeds, and sew him up in a silk bag with a weasel and a rat, and throw him in the river.
They do the right thing by the dead brother, presuming he didn't want to be cremated. A death for a death, an eye for an eye, as they say. But who got the last eye? A village was decimated, and a killer pig got porked, and then a good man got murdered. A bad man got executed. A father lost 2 sons. A princess became a widow. A king lost an heir. Lots of losers in this life. May all our stories end so well. Until next time.